Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Real Fight TV, and today we're going over the history of the TNT Championship. I just thought, why not just go on a little deep dive on who won the belt, how long they had the reign. So let's take a look at it. So first up, we got Cody Rhodes. He was the inaugural TNT champion, and he held it for 86 days. Pretty decent, mid-run, nothing special that happened. And then he lost to Brody Lee, and I'll guarantee you, Brody Lee was going to go on a triumphant, badass run, but sadly he passed away. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. But then Cody immediately won it back and continued what he was doing before he lost the belt. And then Darby was the first guy to hold the belt for over 80 days, and Darby held it pretty. He probably had one of the best runs in the TNT Championship history. Honestly, that run probably put Darby on the map as a star. But then after that, though, he lost to Miro, and this right here was probably Miro's best run in AEW. Y'all can argue it, but this was his best run in AEW. And honestly, I kind of wish Miro, when Miro held this belt, he looked like an absolute monster, absolute badass, man. He was tearing through everybody. No one could stop the Redeemer. And then he lost the belt to Sammy Guevara, and he faded into obscurity. And then Sammy Guevara held it for 84 days, did his usual stuff, and then he lost it to Cody, making Cody a three-time TNT champion. And then as soon as he hit like the 30-day mark, he lost it right back to Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara held it for like 10 days more than Cody, and then lost it to Scorpio Sky. And listen, I'm not a Scorpio Sky fan by any means, but I really wish he got booked better as the TNT champion, because it really just felt like he was a traditional champion after his feud with Sammy, he literally just got fed to Wardlow, and that was pretty much it, man. Literally, no one remembers Scorpio Sky's run other than being squashed by Wardlow. I don't know if anyone remembers Wardlow even squashing Scorpio Sky, considering how they booked Wardlow afterwards. Regardless, then he immediately lost it right back to Sammy Guevara, making Sammy a three-time TNT champion. And again, my problem with this TNT championship is this, okay? How many guys actually benefited from winning this title, man? Okay, I think maybe 4 people. Obviously Samoa Joe, because he went on to win the world title. Darby Allin, Dan Garcia, maybe, because I feel like Tony Khan is going to do everything he can to make Dan Garcia a star. And then Edge and Christian, I feel like if Edge didn't break his leg, I feel like he would have benefited from it. And then my boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Jack the Scapegoat Perry, he benefited a lot from that run with that belt. He brought a different energy to that title, man. Props to that boy for that work he put in, man. And then I'm probably missing one person, but regardless, all right. So regardless, if I'm counting correctly, only 4 people benefited from this title, man. That's my only problem with this belt, because some of these guys had an amazing run with it, and then just fell off the face of the earth, like Wardlow, man. But anyway, let's get back to the list. So after Sammy Guevara won the belt back, he lost it to Scorpio Sky. This is Scorpio Sky's second run. He held it for a little bit, and honestly, I really feel like Scorpio Sky could do a lot more with the TNT title. But again, you can't really fault AEW, because Wardlow was absolutely on fire. Okay, and I really feel like Wardlow should have went straight for the world title. I feel like he did not need to go for the TNT belt, but I feel like that's a little bit what hurt his momentum. But regardless, Wardlow dominated Scorpio Sky, won the belt, held it for 136 days, and then out of nowhere, in a ballsy move from AEW, they forced him to lose. Wardlow lost the belt, and he couldn't even get it back. And granted, Samoa Joe had a pretty cool run. It was pretty cool seeing Samoa Joe walk around with both the belts like a freaking big ass badass, man. I'm like, hell yeah, bro. I wasn't that mad at the time, because it's Samoa Joe, bro. Anytime I get to see Samoa Joe at the top of the card, I'll take it, bro. But regardless, though, it was kind of pointless, because Darby Allin, I think he rolled Samoa Joe up and beat him for it out of nowhere, which was a really shocking moment. But I honestly feel like it was kind of pointless, because Darby just lost it immediately back to Samoa Joe, who then immediately lost it back to Wardlow. And then I'm just like, bro, the hot potatoing of this title, man. I'm telling you, sometimes a 100-day, 80 reign, 60-day reign it's good. It's good for the belt. You know, doesn't need to be horribly. It don't need to be super long like goddamn like Gunther. Okay, Gunther held that damn Intercontinental Championship way too long. But regardless, though, these reigns right here were like way too short, man. 3 days for Wardlow. Come on, bro. And he was supposed to be your next big star. He was supposed to be AEW's Batista, man. But no, bro. He just, I don't know where that went wrong. Okay, it's been heavily documented. Okay, I'm not gonna get into the whole Wardlow thing, but regardless, just know it was really goddamn disappointing. If you weren't gonna give Wardlow the world title, at least let him just destroy everyone with that TNT title, man. Let him hold that TNT title. Guys like Wardlow need to hold belts for 100 days, 200 days at least, the max, in my genuine opinion. But regardless, though, Wardlow he won the belt back for no damn reason, as he lost the belt back. He lost the belt to Powerhouse Hobbs in an amazing triple threat match. I think it was a triple threat match. Regardless, though, Powerhouse Hobbs is another guy that I really believe deserved to have a better, more sustained run with the TNT title, but whatever. Okay, because Wardlow won it immediately back. Okay, just the hot potato of this belt, man, is fucking ridiculous. Excuse my language, but it's ridiculous, bro. Jesus Christ. Not too long after. Oh, and also, people, most of these reigns, I'm not sure if these are all the reigns, because this is just a little list I found, but if it's not all the reigns, please correct me, because I don't know what happened in between that, but I do not remember Christian beating Wardlow for the title. Maybe I'm just having a memory lapse, but regardless, Christian ends up winning, with the help of Luchasaurus, ends up winning the TNT title and held it for 81 days. Pretty little decent reign, and these last little 4 reigns were really good for the TNT title. All right, we had 2 WWE vets, Christian, and it was an amazing little match between him and Christian. But regardless, though, it sucked that Edge got hurt, because Edge was really on a good run in AEW before he got sidelined. But regardless, then after that, Jack Perry ended up winning the title, and quite honestly, Jack put on one of the best runs in AEW history with that damn title, bro. Probably in all the belts, man. Jack Perry, how this boy reinvented himself is absolute perfection, man. Okay, I'm sorry, but all right, AEW may not be my favorite company, but one of my favorite AEW wrestlers is Jack Perry, man. The way he took a real life instance and turned it into and turned himself into basically goddamn Raven is absolutely insane, bro. And sadly, he lost it to Soy Boy Daniel Garcia after 146 days. But honestly, I'm not mad, because it's time for Daniel Garcia to show the company if he is able to, put on a show with a belt. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, again, like I'm telling you, all this stuff with AEW just kind of kills me with this. I mean, again, y'all can defend it how you want to. Okay, again, this is not no AEW hate video. All right, it's just how when you do like the mid card title, usually, and I think how WWE's trying to do it, like they're trying to do it how they used to do it, where if you won that TNT title, that Intercontinental Championship, you were going to be the next superstar. Now, it didn't mean you were going to win that world title, but it meant that you were going to be a mainstay in the main event scene at least, or the upper mid card scene at least, right? But y'all saw on the list, man, half them guys on that list, all right, he won the TNT title, did not benefit from it. Only like 3 guys, in my opinion, benefited from it. Edge and Christian, you can say they benefit from it, but they didn't really need the belt. They were just helping the belt get popularity. The belt benefited from them. But the 3 guys I believe benefited from it was Samoa Joe, Jack Perry, and goddamn Darby Allin. All right, and it's weird that only 3 of them dudes had an actual decent run. And I think only 2 of the guys had a reign over 100. Oh yeah, Wardlow did too. Yeah. Wardlow had, it was Wardlow, Darby, and Jack who had reigns over 80 days. Up in the hundreds. But it's crazy that just, I don't know, man. I really feel like they could have booked people with that title a lot more. And I understand AEW, they do stuff how they do. It's not WWE. But again, I wish they would kind of treat that belt less like a hot potato and more like an actual, you win the TNT title, it makes you, that dude next up, like Braun Breaker's won the Intercontinental Championship, man, and as soon as he loses that Intercontinental title, I know that sucker's going to go for the world title. He's going to win it. You know, like the TNT title, or matter of fact, in the case of Jey Uso winning the Intercontinental Championship made him even more popular. Yes, he lost it after like 70 days, but still, it made him more popular, man. That's where the TNT title needs to be, you know. But with all these belts they got, I feel like they're not putting as much focus as they need to be on the title, and the title just kind of feel just there, you know. Jack Perry, now when he won the belt, a lot of people hate on his design of the title, but that design of the title made it have character, made it look good, man. You know, I'm like, hell yeah, Jack, doing that shit, man. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, man, my personal opinion, Jack Perry had the best run with the title, and I hope Daniel Garcia can elevate the belt, or the belt can elevate him, however you want to put it. Regardless, though, this is all my opinion, all right, of each person's reign. Regardless, okay, I love AEW, okay, it may not be my favorite company, but I really hope it will succeed. I really hope they can get their shit together and improve a little bit before people start getting sick of it. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next video, and I'm going to jump off a cliff.